Hello and welcome back to another episode on the Hardcore series. Usually these are behind the scenes, but this episode is going to start off with a farm run, and the only reason for that really is just to show that we have the level to finally farm our own snape grass, so that's going to be huge for making prayer potions. With that out of the way, this episode covers a ton of ground. Like the title says, we kill 1,400 green dragons. Not all of them in this episode, but honestly, a large majority of them were done in this episode. I'm not going to say much about that, but there was one close call while I was out there in the wilderness. There was other exciting stuff that happened too that honestly trumps everything that happened with the green dragons, so stay tuned for that as well. With that being said, we're going to start this episode off with some green dragons, so I hope you guys enjoy. And there is a very big level on the account, 70 attack. I'm glad we get to start off the episode with base 70 melee stats done. And we could get our magic and range there really quick if we really wanted to. And on top of that, we also collected a bunch of bones to get, go towards our prayer grind. I'm guessing we probably only have like 200 or so right now, so I think I still need to get like another 800 more. So plenty more to go, but after this trip, I'm going to switch over to easy achievement diaries, because now that we're almost 90 combat, and I still have like half of the easies to do, so let's get all those out of the way, and if it goes really well, maybe we'll do some of the mediums as well that are in between there. According to the RuneLite skill calculator, we need 981 dragon bones to get us there, and we're at 173, so definitely plenty more needed, but the number is coming down quickly, and with this just being the start of the episode, I'm sure we'll get some more by the end of the episode, but first, easy desert diaries. Well, for this easy, one of the things we need to do is a pyramid plunder, and that is the only way to get the Pharaoh Scepter, which we'll eventually need for our house. So I think I've never really committed to doing this on any account before, because there's really no point, I would say, other than obviously the Scepter for the Iron Men. So I'm going to give it a little go. I haven't looked at any guides or anything. We're just going to wing it and see how this goes. Well, we've been here for like maybe an hour and a half, and we haven't got anything yet. We did get a couple levels though. We're gonna stop here and see how much money we made. Let's see if we get lucky. Get a scepter. Come on. No. And no. But it was another gold seal. Let's see how much moolah we get. So this is what we ended up with after that bit of pyramid plunder. Let's see how much cash it was. And that actually, I can see why people do it. It is pretty good experience, and I'm sure especially once you have higher thieving, it's probably not the worst GP either. With me being only 59, I'm not expecting much, but it might be a decent little chunk. Well, after walking back and forth to this guy many times, I have a feeling it's probably only going to be worth keeping the golden ones, because it's not really adding up to a whole lot for how much I've walked back and forth, but I'm sure the gold ones will add up a bit, so let's see what this ends up being. 38k. Not great, but like I said, we're also only 59 thieving anyways, but that is the easy desert diaries done. Let's go turn it in. Reminic easies done. On to Andorin. Andorin done. On to Corand and Kebos. And another one bites the dust. Only 2 left. Because we're probably not going to do the wilderness one. There's another one down. One more to go. We're trying to get this Mauritania easy done, and I need to get a Slayer task in order for that to happen. But first, we are at... How many are we at? Like 40? 39 tasks. So we're going to do one Konar task, and then we'll go get that done. This is my first worm task, actually, so that's pretty nice. There's actually a ton of reasons that I'm excited to be doing these right now. One, for every single bone we get here, I don't have to get as many dragon bones, so that's going to be really nice. Also, there's a few items we'd really like to get from these guys at our level, the main one being the dragon harpoon. But other than that, there's also a lot of pretty good alchables we can get from here. Ironically, one of them being the dragon dagger, so we might actually be able to get our own dragon dagger finally. We finished that task up, and with it being our 10th task again, we got a bunch of points. So I'm only 70 points away from being able to unlock the Slayer Helm, and we also got a ton of bones to help get this prayer grind out of the way as well. So hopefully we won't need too many dragon bones after we get all these out of the way. Let's see what we're going to get from our brimstone chest. Okay. Are those dragon? Oh yeah, those are. Whoa, can't use those yet, but eventually it'll be nice to have a big stack of these guys. Finally, after that task is done, I can get this Mauritania easy out of the way and get a Slayer task from this dude. Flesh crawlers. Alright, let's do it. And here is our final easy achievement diary, other than the wilderness, out of the way. I think that's enough of the achievement diaries for now. I'm not sure what I'll do next. We'll see. Maybe some more Slayer. Definitely still have a lot of that to do, so we'll see. Got the Mauritania legs 1, though. 2 more to go. Well, after that Slayer task, I decided to just go get all of my banked bones out of the way and see how much experience we got. And we got almost up to 67 prayers. So if we look at this little tracker here, how much do we have left? To get to 70 with the dragon bones, it is down to 700 left. That's starting to not be that bad of a grind. I'm not going to get that out of the way right now, though. I'm going to take a break and do some quests and mini-quests, so we're going to start with Dragon Bone Man Part 2. There it is, Dragon Bone Man Part 2 complete. On to Tarn's Lair. Alright, I didn't look up any guide for this, but at my level, this should not be too bad of a fight. We will eat. Let's even get our prayer up right away. Get ready to just spec them out. Actually, let me wait until I'm cozy with the fight. Oh yeah, this was definitely a very easy fight at our level. Nice, so now we'll have the Salve Amulet E, basically. We can go get that. Okay, so I think I just used the diary on the Salve Amulet. Beautiful, got our Salve Amulet E. We'll take this book with us. I decided to keep on the questing grind here now that we're in the groove, and we're going to go with a big one here, Roving Elves. This one unlocks the crystal shield or bow. Honestly, I'm not sure which one I want to go for yet, but I think I'm leaning towards the shield. So this Moss Guardian fight shouldn't be too bad, but we can't really use anything, so I need to just pray, but it can still hit us with magic. With the recoils, though, and the food, and us just being a little higher up there in level, it shouldn't be too bad for us. Yeah, that fight took a little while, but it definitely was not difficult. Oh, next one still attacks me. That's not very nice. Ooh, here's the decision, and I've decided I'm going to go with the shield. The reason being is, honestly, once I have base 80 stats, minimum, probably 85, if I'm still alive by then, and we have the Prifdinous unlocked, I'm going to just start hitting Gauntlet hard. And also, I think this will be great for, I don't know, just any type of bossing I'm going to want to get into. Like, one thing I'm thinking of in the near term will probably be like the Dagonoth Kings at some point. At least the one to get the Berserker Ring, so Rex, but who knows, we'll see. Either way, shield, tank, keeps you alive. Well, we're back on the Slayer grind, and we got a medium clue scroll, so I believe this should be the casket. What do we get? Nothing. Hey, that's another clue down on our next Slayer task. Let's see what we get. Another dud. So I got my first actual barrage task in Jellies, and we don't have a whole bunch of runes. So I'm going to do a little bit of Guardians of the Rift, and this is the first time actually that I'll be able to take advantage of this pile down here. So this is going to be nice. It should be a lot more runes for me an hour. I completely forgot to buy the Ancient Staff from this guy after Desert Treasure 1. So there it is. We have the Ancient Staff. I'm done with the rune crafting for now. We almost got up to 62 rune crafting, which is nice. Not nearly as many runes as I'm going to need, though, so we're going to go buy some more. But either way, we're going to do a little bit of our first splashing Slayer task. I don't think I'm going to have enough runes to get through all of it, though, to be honest, but we'll see. I literally didn't even realize we can't even burst yet. We're only 68 magic. Maybe I will still kill him with magic. Obviously not ancients, but just to get up to 70. We'll see. I don't know. I'll think about it. Don't mind me over here. I just have a Slayer task, and I'm essentially splashing these guys with some mind runes I have while I do other things on the side. But I've decided I want to continue to do my magic training, but not here. I'm actually going to do it at the Mage training arena, because we're going to need to get a couple items from there eventually, like Infinity Boots, Bones to Peaches, and the Master Wand. So I think I'm going to take a break from this and go there doing some magic training there instead, because I want to push for 70 so that we can come back here and start barraging these guys. And then ultimately I want to get up to 71 magic so that we can use the improved Ensouled Head spell so that we can do the rest of our Ensouled Heads, and then finally see how many dragons we're going to have to kill to get up to 70 prayer. So I think that's kind of the plan here. Let's see how many. Hopefully we can get up to 70 magic at the Mage Train Arena, but it might be close. We'll see. Well, we've been here for like an hour and a half, and I believe this turn-in should get me to 70 magic. Yes, there it is, 70 magic. Not quite enough points in anything to get any of the cool items yet, but a good little baseline, and now we can go do barrage tasks. Beautiful. I have to say, this feels like a huge step to finally be able to barrage again. This feels amazing. And our XP per hour is going to start going through the roof. I'm going to have to be doing a lot more Guardians of the Rift and other ways to get money to buy runes now. Man, these jellies really... Well, I guess it's probably more because I'm barraging, but we're getting hard clues like crazy, which is nice. One more, and then we're out of here. Alright. We aren't going to be able to kill this superior, but we got basically, 3/4 of a magic level, and that did not take long at all. Almost ran out of runes, but we got there in time. This is giving me motivation to do more Guardians of the Rift and then get Morning's End Part 1 and Part 2 out of the way, I think. That might move higher up on my priority list now. Alright, this next assignment is going to decide what we do. If it's a burst task, Infernal Mages. I might just block those. Oh, those suck. Let me think about this. Oh shit, I was thinking of the spiritual mages, not infernal mages. These actually are a good one. We can get, well, unfortunately it's only the mystic hat or boots, but the dark version, so those are cool. But really the one we'd love to get, which is 1 in 1,000, is the lava battle staff. That would be pretty nice. Or they drop death runes pretty often, so this task actually won't be bad, but I'm not sure that I'll do it yet. We'll see. I'm not sure what I want to do right now. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I've decided I really want to get up to 71 magic, because then we can use the rest of our Ensouled Heads, because we do have a decent amount. I might be able to get up to like 68 prayer with the Ensouled Heads that I have. So I'm going to go back to the Mage Train Arena for a little bit, get up to 71 magic, and then we can go do all of these Ensouled Heads here. Yeah, look at this. I'm pretty sure all of these, except for the dragons, I can do, I think. Most of them I know for sure I can do. Alright, well, that was only about another half hour of Mage Train Arena, and we should be 71. There we go. Let's see how much prayer experience we can get from all these ensouled heads. Oh my goodness, I was wrong. You need 72 magic for the expert reanimation, not 71. Rip, that hurts. I was so excited to get most of these done. I am able to do a couple of them, but I won't be able to do nearly as many as I thought. One more magic level to go, I guess. Okay, so this next Slayer task is going to really decide what we do next. If it's a good burst task, I'm going to go back to Guardians of the Rift for a little bit, get some more runes, and then we're going to burst the task and hopefully get up to 72 magic. If it's not a good burst task, then I'm just going to go to do like 2 to 3 hours of the Mage Training Arena so that we can get up to 72 magic, and then we can finally do our Ensouled Heads. Lesser Demons, looks like we are going to the Mage Training Arena. Okay, there's 72 magic. We weren't here for too long. I'd say we're like halfway to the Master Wand, maybe. I don't know. Definitely enough for now, though. Well, this is our last Bloodveld, or I should say our last Ensouled Head. Let's see how many more dragon bones we need. We didn't quite get to 68. I thought we'd get there, but we didn't. So how many do we need to get to 70? Using that the entire way. 478? Actually, that's not bad. 478 dragon bones is not bad at all. I think it's finally time to get 70 prayer. Let's do this. So this clip right here, I very well could have died here. So let's talk about what happens here. I'm very much so AFKing these green dragons at this point, and my looting bag is closed, and I'm trying to put items into it, and I don't realize that I equip the spear instead of putting it into the looting bag. So I unequip the anti-fire shield, and yeah, it was a close one. We could have gotten hit by 2 fire attacks, and we could have just been dead here. So this was definitely never AFK is the lesson, but that's always the lesson on the hardcore. So this one definitely got my heart going a little bit for sure. It's been a while since we've had a scare like this. It's been honestly like probably over a month. So we want to have more days, not less days, before our last incident. So let's go for 2 months this time. You know what? Let's go for never again. No more incidents. Oh shit. Holy crap. That was close. I don't even know exactly what happened there. I must have had the mithril spear. Accidentally, I clicked it. I wasn't even paying attention. Whew. Well, we got another hard clue done. Hopefully the last hard clue of this dragon grind. We only have about 100 left to go. I have a good feeling about this one. Let's see what we get. Nothing. It's finally over. It only took 1,414 dragons killed, but we finally have enough dragon bones to get up to 70 prayer, which is going to be huge. We could finally get that Mauritania hard done. It's still going to be a couple hours of Ectofungus, just doing whatever it's called, Ectofuntus? I forget what it's called. But a couple hours of that just to get all these bones ground up. But that's okay. That's easy AFK time. So let's get this hard clue out of the way and let's get to it. Well, this is taking us deep wilderness, so we're just going to drop it. We don't need to do that right now. Let's go get that 70 prayer. Here it is, the last trip of bones to get to 70 prayer. Finally. It only took months and months and probably like 25, 30 hours at the green dragons to get all the bones. But we finally can do the Mauritania Hard Diaries, so that's huge. We really wanted to get that out of the way before we started our Barrows grind, just because I'm going to have to kill 1,000+ Barrows brothers, so just getting the extra runes and everything will be huge for how many kills we're going to get. Also, just having the Bone Crusher is going to be phenomenal for Slayer, and hopefully I will never have to come back here again But yeah, after 1,400 dragons killed, 6.12 mil in supplies, and we picked up almost all of this, really, minus a lot of these steel plate legs, but very nice. There's the Mauritania mediums done. On to the hard. In order to do these Mauritania hards, I need to grow watermelons, and I have 1 seed. All I need is to get 1 roll of the watermelon drop, and then we can go do this. I've been here for almost an entire thieving level, and we haven't gotten a single watermelon seed yet. Oh, finally. There we go. Well, we might as well get the thieving level as well, but we got our 2 watermelon seeds, and there's 60 thieving as well. I think I said farming level. I meant thieving. Let's go get these hards out of the way. So for the hard diaries and for a huge unlock, which is piety and chivalry here, we need to complete the Night Waves training grounds. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it with a rune battle axe. I might have to go buy a dragon one, so this is going to be kind of a test round, but we're going to see if we can get through all 8 of the knights here. Slowly but surely here. At least we can't flinch these guys on the side, and at least this first guy we are hitting very consistently, so I'm feeling somewhat confident, but we'll see when we have to switch to the rune battle axe, really. Alright, there's the second one down. So far, so good. Alright, that actually wasn't bad at all, and that was the only one that I had to attack with this one. Everything else I can get away with this or the dragon daggers, so that's nice. Alright, yeah, this is definitely easy. The kills are getting slower for sure, but we should be fine. We got plenty of food still. There it is, 2 more. This guy's gonna hit hard, I'm sure. Hey, a 0. Oh, we gotta take another one though. Ooh, a 20. That one hurts. And then there was 1. Sir Lancelot. Please don't hit me that hard. Okay, a 0. Dang. Gotta get another hit though. Hey, 2 zeros. Nice. Let's take this dude out. Alright, well, we're almost to the end of this one, and this has been way too easy, so we gotta at least give him a fighting chance. Let's tank 1 hit from Sir Lancelot here. Oh, only a 12? We could tank 1 more. Oh, okay. Let's go back to our corner. And we didn't hit him 1 single time there. We'll just flinch him to the end. Yes, and there it is. Finally, Sir Lancelot dead. Look at all that experience. Hell yeah. More importantly, piety and chivalry unlocked. I didn't realize that this was why we needed 70 prayer for the Mauritania hard diaries, but it's nice to get this out of the way. Let's go get these diaries done finally. This hurts to have to pay 100k to get this achievement diary done, but eventually we're going to want to really start working on our house anyways, so let's just dish out the 100k and get this done. There is the final Mauritania hard achievement completed. Man, that feels so good to have that out of the way. That that dragon green dragon grind was really, yeah, just rough for me. But look at that. This is so good, not only for... Wait, whoops. That's not what I wanted. I want this teleport. Yeah, so good not only for Barrows, but for this teleport so we can get closer to Barrows, but also getting 50% more runes. So after all of that work, getting the 70 prayer to do it, I think it's time to do a Barrows run. Man, I have to say it feels so good to finally be back here. Does all of our hard work waiting pay off? Do we get rewarded? What do we get on our first run back? Nothing. Rip. Ton of runes though, which is what we did the diaries for, so that is nice. Look at all those chaos runes. Beautiful. God damn it. I'm not used to the crystal and I keep going AFK. Fuck. Alright, number 2. Come on, what do we get? Oh, look at that. Torg's plate body. So, we didn't get rewarded right away, but second time around we do. Can we get the back-to-back? You know what is sad? I didn't even realize that that's the one plate body that I already have. So we got lucky, but kind of didn't get lucky at the same time. Ooh, that was a rough back-to-back. Eesh. Yikes. I got too excited with the barrows and I completely forgot that we need to pick up our bone crusher. So now I'm going to use this for literally any bone that's a big bone or less, or probably like anything up to dragon really. So we can just slowly, continually AFK, get our prayer experience up with all of the Slayer that we're going to be doing. So this feels great to finally have the Bone Crusher. And I have a crap ton of tokens to charge it with, so I'm never going to run out of tokens, so I will always have this thing on me. Well, after all that excitement, I think this is where we are going to wrap it up for this episode. A whole lot got done this episode. A lot of things I never even had any intention to get done this week got done, so that was nice. One thing I really didn't expect to get done this week was the Mauritania Hards and that 70 prayer grind, so that's super exciting to have that done. You already know now that that's done, you best believe next episode we are going to be hitting the Barrows Brothers hard. I know this one's getting long, so let's check how we ended for the week. 25,000, very nice. We're still climbing, but the climb is getting slower. Can't wait for Barrows next week, and I can't wait to see you guys then. No way. I have never in my life gotten a skilling pet, and here I got it. I didn't have the recording buffer going, but while I was editing up this video, literally right here as I was about to send it out, I got the rock golem pet at 74 mining. This is dope. I'm so stoked about that. First pet on the account, and first time I have ever gotten a skilling pet ever in RuneScape. Hell yeah, what a way to end the episode. This is just, I'm just so stoked about that. Look at that. More good things to come. We had that close call at the dragons. We can't let it slip now. We got the momentum. Let's keep it going.